My child, I am happy with you. Just give me a few minutes now and you will receive my blessings. But be careful. If you ignore my message, you will miss out on the blessings I want to pour out upon you. You have asked for healing, and I say to you, healing is yours. Not just the healing of the body, though I hold that in my hands, but deeper still the healing of wounds buried in time, the healing of disappointments, of broken dreams, of hopes deferred. I will restore what was lost. I will mend what was torn. I will breathe life into what seemed long dead. I am the resurrection and the life. What I touch lives again. You have asked for direction, and I say to you, I am your shepherd. I lead you not into confusion, but into clarity. You will hear my voice, for I speak in many ways through my word, through moments of peace, through the inner knowing that resonates in your spirit. I will not leave you groping in the dark. I will illuminate your path step by step. Trust me, even when the road seems uncertain. I see the end from the beginning. I am already in your future, preparing it for you. Walk with me, and you will not stumble. You have asked for provision, and I say to you, I am your provider. The cattle on 1,000 hills are mine. I know your needs before you speak them, and I delight in meeting them. But more than material things, I desire to give you peace, contentment, a heart free from fear. Money may come and go, but my faithfulness remains. Look not to the world for security, but to me. I am the God who fed Elijah by ravens, who brought water from a rock, who multiplied bread in the hands of my son. I have not changed. What I did before, I can do again for you. You have sought love, and I say to you, you are already loved beyond measure. Not for what you do, but for who you are. My love does not waver with your performance. I loved you when you doubted, when you fell, when you ran. I love you now. There is nothing you could do to make me love you more, and nothing you could do to make me love you less. My love is eternal. Let it sink into your bones. Let it drive out every lie that tells you you're not enough. You are mine. I call you by name. I have written your name on the palms of my hands. You have longed for purpose. And I say to you, I created you with intention. There is meaning in your being, value in your voice, beauty in your journey. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Every moment, every detour, every pain, I will use it all. I am weaving a tapestry beyond your understanding, and one day you will see the masterpiece I was creating all along. Even now I am opening doors no man can shut. Even now I am aligning hearts, shaping circumstances, positioning you for what comes next. Trust me. I make no mistakes. You feel tired, my child, and I understand. You carry more than you let on. You encourage others while your own soul thirsts. But hear me, come to me, and I will give you rest. Not the rest of mere sleep, but the rest of the soul that knows it is safe. Let me carry what you were never meant to bear alone. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Let my peace settle over you like a blanket, quieting your mind, slowing your breath. You are safe with me. You worry about your future, about timing, about things falling into place. But I say to you, your times are in my hands. I am not late. I am never too early. I move in perfect rhythm, orchestrating every beat of your life with divine precision. Wait for me, not in frustration, but in expectation. I am not idle. I am working behind the scenes, aligning the unseen. When it comes, it will be beautiful, because it will be from me. You fear you've missed your chance, made too many mistakes, fallen too far. But I say to you, I restore, I redeem, I rebuild. There is no place too dark for my light, no past too broken for my grace. I am the God of new beginnings. I make rivers in the desert, roads in the wilderness. I am not limited by your failures. My plans for you are rooted in mercy, not merit. Let go of shame. Lay down regret. Take my hand. Let's walk forward together. You've been faithful in the little, and now I am calling you higher. I am entrusting you with more, not to burden you, but to bless you and others through you. What I give you, I give not only for your benefit, but that through you others may come to know my goodness. You will be a vessel of my glory, a carrier of my presence. You were never meant to just survive. You were meant to shine. I am igniting what I placed inside you from the beginning. It is time. Do not be afraid of what comes next. You are not stepping into the unknown, you are stepping into the known by me. I go before you. I walk beside you. I cover you from behind. My angels encamp around you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against you will fall. You are covered, clothed, surrounded by my presence. Lift your eyes. Your help comes from me. You will see miracles. You will see open doors. You will see restoration. You will see what you prayed for. You will witness the fruit of your faith. Do not lose heart. The waiting was not in vain. The tears watered the soil of your breakthrough. The pain prepared the platform for my power to be revealed. The struggle refined you. The silence strengthened you. You are ready. I am moving. Watch and see. Now breathe deeply. Quiet yourself. Let me speak to your heart. Let my words echo in the chambers of your soul. This is holy ground. You are not here by accident. This moment has been written into your life since before you were born. You are meeting me now, not in thunder, but in the still small whisper that says, I am here. I am with you. I am for you. Let me saturate you with my presence. Let my spirit rest upon you like a gentle wind. I am healing your memories, shifting your mindset, lifting your burdens. I am breathing new life into your dreams, reviving your hope, reminding you of promises yet to be fulfilled. I have not forgotten. I have not changed my mind. What I spoke, I will do. What I promised, I will fulfill. Lift your eyes from the waves. Keep them on me. Do not look at the storm. Look at the one who calms it. I speak peace, be still, not just to the winds outside, but to the turmoil within you. Receive it now. Let peace reign where fear once lived. Let faith rise where doubt once grew. You are not abandoned. You are not alone. I am your refuge, your strong tower, your ever-present help. My beloved child, draw near and listen, for I have much to say to you. You have wondered why your smallest actions can bring me joy, why your daily choices carry such weight in my sight, why I take such delight when you choose to do good, even when no one is watching. Hear my heart now, for I long for you to understand not only my commandments but the love behind them. I do not ask of you things to burden you. I ask them because they lead to life, to joy, to the fullness of all I've created you for. Every good work you do, every act of kindness, every refusal of evil, even the ones that seem hidden or small, they echo in eternity. They move my heart. You were created in my image. That is no small thing. It is not just a title, it is your design. I formed you with purpose, with detail, with intention. I wove into your being the capacity for love, compassion, mercy, creativity, and truth. These are not traits you stumbled into, they are reflections of me. When you walk in these things, you are walking in alignment with your original design. That is why even the smallest good action, helping another, choosing honesty, offering forgiveness, turning away from temptation, brings joy to my heart. You are living in the light of who you truly are. You are walking in the likeness of your Creator. And when you do, I smile. You must understand, child, that nothing is insignificant in my kingdom. The world celebrates only what is big, loud, or seen by many. But I search the heart. I see in secret. A gentle word you speak in passing, a prayer whispered for someone hurting, a sacrifice no one knows about. These are precious to me. They are like incense rising to my throne. They are not lost, not forgotten. Heaven sees what earth ignores. Every cup of cold water given in love, every act of service done in faith, every temptation resisted for my sake, these are the building blocks of eternity. You are storing up treasure that no thief can steal, no rust can decay. When you do good, even when it is hard, even when no one sees, I am moved, because I know it costs you something. I know you wrestle with your flesh, with fear, with fatigue, with pride, with anger. Yet when you choose me over those things, you are choosing love, and I see it. I mark it. I celebrate it. Not because I demand perfection, but because I rejoice when you choose life over death, peace over strife, love over indifference. Every time you turn toward me, you draw closer to your true self. You become more like the person I created you to be. That is why your actions matter. You were not created to be idle. You were made to bear fruit that lasts. When you do good works, you are bearing fruit, and that fruit brings nourishment to those around you. It brings light into dark places. It brings hope where there was despair. That is why I call you to action, not to earn my love, for you already have it, but to let my love flow through you to others. Every act of obedience opens a door for me to move more freely in your life and in the world. I could accomplish all things without your hands, but I choose to work through you. It is my delight to partner with you. When you forgive someone who hurts you, it pleases me not just because it fulfills my command, but because it frees your heart from bitterness. When you show mercy, you become like me, full of compassion. When you speak truth, even when it costs you, you reflect my integrity. When you choose purity, you honor the sacredness of your soul. These are not just rules, they are revelations of my heart. I do not give you commands to control you. I give you commands to liberate you from the chains of sin and lead you into the joy of righteousness. sin always seeks to distort, to enslave, to diminish. It promises pleasure but delivers pain. It offers freedom but traps the soul. That is why I grieve when you sin, not because my love is withdrawn, but because I see the damage it does to you. I see how it hardens your heart, clouds your vision, wounds your spirit, and steals your peace. I want so much more for you. I want you to walk in the joy of a clear conscience, in the strength of self-control, in the beauty of holiness. I want you to feel the lightness that comes from walking in truth. When you sin, you step outside of the covering of peace. But when you do good, when you obey, you walk under the shelter of my presence. I call you to do good works because they are the natural expression of a heart that loves. When you love me, your actions will reflect it. When my spirit lives in you, it will produce fruit. Good works are not the root of your salvation, but they are the fruit. They are the evidence of my life in you, and that is why they matter. They testify to the world that you belong to me. They shine like stars in a dark sky. They are beacons of hope for those still lost. You are my ambassador on the earth. You carry my name. Every time you love when it's hard, every time you give when it hurts, every time you speak kindness instead of anger, you are representing me. You are showing others what I am like. And that is a holy calling. Do not despise the small things. Do not underestimate the power of a gentle answer, a kind gesture, a faithful choice. These things move mountains in the spirit. These things open doors in hearts. These things touch eternity. When you walk in obedience, you also create space for me to bless you. Not because you earned it, but because obedience places you in alignment with my flow. Think of a river. If you stand in its path, you are carried by its current. But if you step out of it, you are left dry. My blessings are always flowing. When you walk in my ways, you are standing in the flow of my favor, my provision, my guidance, and my joy. I long to pour out more upon you, but I will not force you to receive. I honor your choices, and when you choose good, you choose life. I also call you to good works because they heal the brokenness of the world. There is much darkness in this world: hatred, greed, division, cruelty. But you, my child, are a bearer of light. When you do good, you push back the darkness. When you love, you disarm the enemy. When you serve, you rebuild what sin has destroyed. You are part of my restoration plan. Every good deed is a seed planted in the soil of a world aching for redemption. Some seeds grow quickly. Others take time, but none are wasted. You may think your contribution is too small to matter, but I tell you the truth. A single candle can light a vast room. A single word can change a life. A single act of love can break chains. Never underestimate the power of obedience. It is not about the size of the act. It is about the heart behind it. When you obey me in the little things, I entrust you with more. That is how my kingdom grows, one act of obedience at a time, one soul touched, one heart changed. I desire good works from you, not as a taskmaster, but as a loving father. I want what is best for you. I know the joy that comes from a life lived well. I know the peace that follows integrity, the strength that flows from discipline, the freedom that comes from truth. I want to see you walk in those things. I want you to know the delight of partnering with me to bring good into the world. I want you to experience the fulfillment of knowing your life matters not because of applause, but because of impact. Sin will always try to tell you that it doesn't matter, that no one sees, that it won't hurt, that you can always fix it later. But sin is a liar. It steals your joy, your time, your clarity, your freedom. And while I always stand ready to forgive, I want more than just to rescue you from the edge. I want to walk with you in the fullness of the path. I want you to taste victory, not just mercy. I want you to live free, not just forgiven. The reason I speak so clearly about sin is because I see the full picture. I see not just what it is, but where it leads. I see how it spreads, how one small compromise opens the door to another. I see how it clouds your hearing, making my voice harder to discern. I see how it isolates you, how it sows shame, how it wears down your soul. I do not call you away from sin to shame you, but to protect you, but to restore you, to keep you close. My child, your small choices matter more than you know. They shape your character. They shape your future. They ripple out into the lives of others. They tell a story either of light or of shadows. And I have called you to be a child of the light. That is your inheritance. That is your destiny. Even when you stumble, even when you fall, do not stay down. I do not abandon those who trip. I lift them. I cleanse them. I set them back on their feet. My grace is endless, but do not confuse grace with permission to remain in chains. My grace is power to overcome, not excuse to stay bound. I want you free. I want you whole. I want you strong. That is why I keep calling you higher, not to condemn you, but because I see what you are capable of when you walk with me. I know your frame. I know your weakness, and I am not surprised by your struggle. That is why I gave you my Spirit, not to simply dwell near you, but to dwell within you. You are not alone in your efforts. You are not expected to be perfect in your own strength. I supply what you lack. I empower your steps. I breathe strength into your will. I pour courage into your heart. You can do good because I am in you. I delight in your yes, even when it's shaky. I rejoice in your effort, even when it feels small. I see your heart, your desire to please me, and I honor it. Keep walking. Keep choosing me. Keep turning from the empty promises of sin and toward the richness of righteousness. You are not just surviving, you are growing. And every good work, no matter how small, is a step further into my purpose for you. I created you not just to exist, but to make a difference. Not just to be forgiven, but to be fruitful. Not just to be healed, but to be a healer. You are part of my story on the earth. And every time you do good, you are writing a line in that story. You are reflecting me to a world that so desperately needs to see what love really looks like. So do not grow weary in doing good. I see your labor. I know the sacrifices you make. I remember the tears you shed. Your work is not in vain. I will reward every act of faithfulness. In time you will reap what you have sown. Keep planting. Keep giving. Keep loving, and know that I am with you always. You are my child. You are my delight. And when you walk in love, when you walk in truth, when you walk in goodness, you walk in step with me. There is no greater joy I have than to see you becoming all I created you to be, not just in your heart, but in your actions. You are not just believing, you are becoming. And I rejoice over you with singing. So rise each day with purpose. Let your light shine. Be quick to forgive. Be eager to serve, but be steadfast in integrity. Be courageous in love. The world is watching. But more importantly, I am watching not to judge, but to cheer you on. To guide you, to empower you, to celebrate every step you take toward me. I am always with you. I will never leave you. And I will complete the good work I began in you. Trust me. Follow me. Walk with me. And together we will change the world one small, faithful, beautiful act of goodness at a time. Amen.